Today we're going to complete the notes for 2.5.2, Solving Compound Inequalities. You can follow along with your textbook on page 83, or you can follow along with me now. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to get x by itself. So we can do that by adding 2 underneath all 3 sections. So we're going to add 2 because that will get us the x by itself. 3 plus 2 is 5. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Notice how I keep everything nice and neat and lined up. When we go to graph this on our number line, we have the negative 2, and that's going to be an open circle. The 5 is going to be an open circle, and I'm going to graph the line in between them because the values in between negative 2 and 5 are solutions of this compound inequality. To solve the next one, my goal is to first subtract 1 from all 3 sections of the inequality. When I do that, I'm left with the negative 4, the negative 2x, and 8. Now I'm going to divide by a negative 2. Remember, when we divide by a negative coefficient, we need to flip our signs. So 4 divided by negative 2 is 2. The x is by itself. 8 divided by negative 2 is negative 4. You'll notice that the negative 4 is on the right here. I like to rewrite this with the negative 4 first, just because it makes me realize that the negative 4 is less than the positive 2. Open circle, connect the values in between. To solve this compound inequality, we are going to solve each of these separately. So for the first one, we're going to add 5 to both sides. When we add 5, we are left with 3y is less than negative 3. Then we are going to divide by a positive 3, and we will get y is less than, a negative 1. On this side, we're going to add 1 to both sides. We're going to bring down the 2y. So we have 2y is greater than 6. We're going to divide by 3. No, we're not. We're dividing by 2. And then we're going to get y is greater than 3. This is an OR problem. When we go to graph an OR type of problem, we are going to draw our circle and our arrow to the left signifying the less than, draw our circle and the arrow to the right signifying the greater than section. Your solutions can be less than negative 1 or greater than 3. We'll repeat this process for the fourth example. We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. When we subtract 6, we're left with 2x is less than negative 8. We're going to divide both sides by 2. We're going to get x is less than negative 4. We're going to add 5 to both sides. 4x is greater than 8. Divide by 4. We're getting x is greater than 2. This is an OR problem. So the values could be less than negative 4 or greater than positive 2. For your classwork today, you're going to complete the You Try problems. I will post the answer key on my website so you can check your work. I recognize that number 9 may seem a little bit tricky, so I will show you number 9 here. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides. We have 2p is less than negative 8. Divide by the 2. So we have p is less than negative 4. For this side here, we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. Bring down the negative 2p. Divide both sides by a negative 2. Remember, when we divide by a negative, we need to flip the sign. When we graph this problem, we're going to have p is less than negative 4, or p is greater than or equal to positive 2. Once again, check my website for the answer key. Have a nice day.